Hello everybody. Today we're going to be thinking about fractions. Now we've been thinking a little bit about dividing and sharing. That was before the holiday, and we're going to use what we've learned there to help us with fractions. So I've got, here we go on my board, half is a half, a quarter, a quarter. Now we're going to be looking today at how the fractions can be written like this and what it actually means. Okay, so I think a quick way of writing it really. This took me much longer to write than these two. Okay, so let's concentrate on the half. Now we've been looking at flags and finding half of the flag, and if we remember from our previous work, the word equal was very, very, very important. It's got to be the same. So half of this, right, I'm going to look, but I probably should have used my ruler to have measured for sure. Okay, there we go. I've got a half. Okay, half. Okay, and another half. And the two halves make the whole. Okay, now let's have a look at what I've written here, which also says half. And this number at the top, the numerator, is telling me to look at 1, and the number at the bottom, the denominator, is telling me of how many. So 1 of 2. Colour in 1 of the 2, which is the same as half. Okay, it's like telling me in a quick way. Looking over here, this one says a quarter. So let's draw my flag again. Now the numerator at the top is exactly the same, it says 1. So I know I'm going to do one part of something. And the denominator at the bottom is telling me to share it into 4 equal parts. So here we go. I'm going to share it into half and then into quarters. 1 of 4. Have I got 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I have. Let me colour in a quarter. There we go. Now, we've been looking at it at fractions with shapes. Now let's look at objects. Okay, I'm going to have some Smarties. Okay, and I want to find out how many Smarties is a half. Now I'm going to be looking at one part and I've got to share it into groups of 2. So 2 groups, let me do 2 hoops. Might be a good idea to count how many Smarties I've got first of all. 1, 2, 3, oh, it's easy sometimes to just draw a little dot on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I could do an array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so half of my 10 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's because I know that 5 2 times equals 10. So I would have to put 5 in there and 5 in there. But I'm only looking at one of these, one of the 2. So this is the one I'm looking for to find out half. And half of 10 is 5. Let's have another go with something else, shall we? Okay, I'll do Smarties again. First of all, circles are easier to draw. There we go. Now we said it's probably a good idea to find out how many I've actually got there. And did you see before I put a little dot every time I counted so I could just check I had counted them all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and that one there made 18. So I know that I've got 18. Now I had to find out if I share them into 2 groups, how many Smarties would there be in one of them? Okay, half. So let's have a look. Shall I do it? I think I'll do it as an array again because that worked quite well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Can you just about see that? I think you can. There you go. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So I know I've got 18 there. So what's half of 18? Well, there you go. I've got one of my 2 groups and the other one of my 2 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So half of 18 equals 9. Now, let's have a look at what a quarter is telling us. Okay, we're looking at that one up now. We're going to look at a quarter. At the moment, this is telling me to look at one of 4 groups. 1 of 4. So if I have okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now I know I've got to organise them into how many groups? 4. So it's like an array of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, but I'm only looking at what 1 quarter is. So there's 1 quarter, 1 of 4. The answer is 2. If I change that to what is 3 quarters, that's 3 of the groups. So it's going to be that one and that one and that one. 3 of the 4. 2, 4, 6. That would be 6. Let's do one more. We'll make it a quarter again. Okay, here we go. Let's have that method of giving a little dot when you're counting really helps, because I noticed earlier on that I'd missed one out. So let's count how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, I've got them all. Let me write 16 down here. There we go. So I've got to find out what a quarter of 16 is. Okay, a quarter of 16. There you go. Whoop. There you go. Bit of excitement there. Now I know that I've got to find out just one of the groups. And I know that I've got to share it into groups of 4, a quarter. So let's off we go. Let's do an array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. One of the quarters is 1, 2, 3, 4. If I add 4, add 4, add 4, add 4, I'd end up with 16. I only wanted to find out what a quarter of it was. So there you go. I used the arrays that we've been practicing before half term to help me. Now there are some questions on the attachments on the website, so you can have a little play with that. Have fun. Let's see what we can do. Take care.